Hi, I'm Ivy from Speak English with Ivy. Welcome to IELTS Speaking. In this video, I want to introduce you a very useful technique that I believe you all need for the IELTS speaking and writing tests, and that is paraphrasing. So, what is paraphrasing, first of all? Well, simply put, paraphrasing means using different words to express the same idea, usually to make it shorter or clearer. So why is paraphrasing important? To answer this question, first, we should take a look at the assessment criteria of the writing and speaking tests. As you all know, lexical resource or vocabulary is one of the 4 important assessment criteria. So the more you can paraphrase what you have said or written, the more you can prove to the examiner that you have a wide range of vocabulary. And that will also add diversity and interest to what you say or write. And the third reason is fluency. Paraphrasing can be very useful to fluency, and I will give you an example later. In addition to that, by using paraphrasing, you can make what you want to say or write shorter or even longer. Well, why does that matter? Well, sometimes you need to prolong a sentence because of the word count issue, or you need to buy some time. You need to express something a little bit longer so you can have some more time to think about what to say next. For instance, you're asked about environmental issues and you want to talk about global warming, but you just suddenly forget global warming. So instead of saying something like what was that word? Okay, you should say, the gradual increase in world temperatures. So as you can see, when you can paraphrase, okay, it can save you a lot of time and it helps you to continue the conversation. And of course, it can save your fluency. Now we already know what paraphrasing is and why we should paraphrase what we've said or written. Okay, here comes the most important part, paraphrasing techniques. Well, my advice is identify the keywords in a sentence and then try to paraphrase those keywords using 1. Family words, 2. Synonyms. Let me give you some examples of the paraphrasing technique. Well, one day I taught my students to talk about daily routine, and I asked them the question, how do you usually end your day, or how does your day usually end? And I asked them to write one sentence only to answer the question and try to paraphrase their own sentence. This is one of the answers I got from my students. I usually end my day by drinking some coffee. Well, to paraphrase the sentence, they gave me other 2 sentences with the same idea. Having a cup of coffee is my habit before I go to sleep. I take a sip of coffee, then turn in. Well, drinking some coffee and having a cup of coffee and take a sip of coffee mean exactly the same. End the day before I go to sleep and turn in also have the same meaning. Another answer is this. After a hectic day at work, I end my day with some meditation to feel relaxed and prepare for a restful night. With a restful schedule at work, I idle away my evening practicing meditation to de-stress and have a good night's sleep. I can sleep like a baby and relieve stress after a long working day thanks to meditation. Answer number 3. I end the day by listening to music to relax. Immersing myself in soothing music is my night ritual before I sleep. After a hard working day, I often treat myself well by enjoying some music. I indulge myself in melodious songs in the rest of the day. At the end of the day, I put on some music to unwind. I'm in the habit of listening to music for relaxation before bedtime. So as you can see, it's not too difficult to practice the paraphrasing technique, but it's a skill and it means that it takes time, a lot of practice to master this skill. So practice with patience. Okay then, that's all for today. Thank you for listening, and if you're interested, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my fan page, Speak English with Ivy. Bye for now.